Y'all, like, we need to have a talk. So, I literally, like, when I get on Facebook now, especially, like, it's mostly for real, starting today, there's probably, like, 2 groups that I go into now. I don't even, like, look at my timeline anymore because it's just too much, like, too much negativity. Like, people forever want to find something to be mad at. And someone's gonna be like, well, you don't understand yourself if this doesn't bother you. Bitch, no the fuck. Sorry, not gonna agree with you. And again, little disclaimer, Happy Panda is a cussy panda, okay? So calm down. Warning, I curse a lot. Just so you know. If you don't like that, that's fine. You can click off of here, but I'm sorry, that's just me. It's how I use, I don't know. It puts a little spice in my vocabulary. So anyway, one thing today that, like, really, first thing that set me off, people talking about how Black parents are damaging Black children by giving them spankings. First of all, not only Black parents will give their child a spanking. Have you not seen a Hispanic woman pop off her slipper or her chancla in the fucking middle of the damn grocery store to smack her child? Or maybe, I don't know, you've never seen a Southern white mom look over at little Timmy and finally be like, enough is enough, and smack the pure D shit out of him in Walmart? Now, in that case, sometimes, especially around here, the white moms that do beat their kids in public, they take it a little too far. Like, for me, if I'm going to pop my child, pop him, shut up, you know what you did wrong, move along. Not, I've had it with you, blah, blah, blah. Like, why the fuck do you have to yell at your child? Like, it's one thing to abuse your child. Verbal abuse, mental abuse, physically. Abuse is abuse. I don't give a shit. Not okay. So if you're one of those that has to not only yell at in front of everyone, but humiliate the child, so say humiliating things while you're disciplining your child, and then you take that little pop from a pop to picking up random shit to beat the shit out of your child with, okay, that's when you're crossing the line. But in my case, I spanked my little sister's ass one time when we were in freaking Dollar General, some store with my mom. Like, quite literally, and still to this day sometimes, I feel like she just needs her ass beat. And in that situation, they never let me forget it. It's fucking hilarious. So if you're gonna get mad, whatever. And if you leave angry comments down below, I'm probably gonna laugh at you, just so you know. So I don't give a fuck. But anyway. So my mom is steady talking to her while she's trying to handle business here at the checkout. Trying to make sure everything gets rung out right. And my grandma or my aunt, we all really look alike. So some of my memories as a child is kind of fuzzy because I'm not quite sure which relative it was because we all look so much alike. But either way, I want to say it was my grandma. Even my grandma is talking to my sister. Stop that. Put that down. Come back. No, don't pick that up. Stop that. Put that down. Come that back. Like, doing everything but yelling at this little demon seed of a child that was my younger sister. And I looked and like, okay. I walk over to her, grab her by the hand, pop her in the butt. Now get back over there and stand with your mom. And she just looks at me because it's like, you're not that much older than me. Why are you spanking me? Which I guess they can't even count. I call that a spanking. You don't really need to be like going for days. Just give them a little pop so they know like, hey, I'm serious. I've already tried talking to you. That's it. Like, the point is, it did not kill her. And not only did she listen that day, we didn't have a problem with her anymore. So when we went to the rest of the stores. So my mom spanked me. I turned out fine. I'm not a serial killer. I don't try and choke the daylights out of my child. I didn't have the urge to go shoot up my school. Like, y'all really gotta stop blaming stupid shit for, I mean, stuff like that for, that's the reason why they grew up to do that. No, that's just you, personally. That's something going on the inside of you. Because if that were the case, wouldn't, like, most of the South be, like, a bunch of crazy-ass, deranged, just in general fucked up type of people? Especially the older generations. Like, I don't know. my grandma was quick to tell the story of how she would have to go pick her own Switch because she tried to get a little Switch. Like, or no, her mom would go get a bigger Switch after she tried to get a little Switch. Or she'd wrap up a bigger Switch with the tiny Switch that she bought. Like, shouldn't she be crazy as hell? Like, I don't know. Either way, bullshit, number one, that I'm just not co-signing with you on that because it's stupid. And then the whole, like, people getting mad because people that are not black or not ethnic, no, it's mostly, I'll say it's not black, that wear, like, braids or locks or shit like that. Like, I'm not going to get offended by that, and I'm sorry if you feel that I should, because I don't. Like, if they're on that Rachel Dolezal status, like I said in my Facebook post, so if any of y'all know me in real life, you know I already said this, but if they're like her, like, I'm black because I can get my hair to do this, like, no. Or if they're like, okay, I'll go with you that it's fucked up, yeah, in that case, like, with how they do the magazines, like, I think it was Khloe Kardashian or something like that, that wore what everyone calls the boxer braids, which are just two braids to the back, which I've always thought were called, like, French braids or something like that. But either way, when you try and act like you yourself came up with that style and black people have been doing that shit for forever and a fucking day, then yeah, nah, bitch, I'm gonna need for you to have a seat. Prime example, personal example, there is this lady in store at Dollar General or something like that. I was in line with my mom. I didn't even know the woman was white. Like, I saw her braids, I kept looking, I'm like, yo, I fucking love her hair. And my mom is, I'm like, what? She's, look at her hair. I'm like, yeah, no, it's dope, right? She's, no. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? And then she turned, like, she was turning to look at something over here on the cash register or something. And noticed she was white. And I'm like, shit, she's white. Like, wait a minute. Like, for real, if it looks dope as fuck like that, like, I didn't have a conversation with her, so I don't know how she feels personally about black people, but either way, just because you have your hair like that, I'm gonna automatically hate you. Like, no, if anything, be like, bitch, who did your hair? Because you did it right. Like, normally I'll see some people that will fuck it up, that try and get, like, box braids or things like that, that are not black. And you can tell, like, they'll do their hair, I don't know. It just don't look right. Like, the hair don't blend well. In that case, like, really, it looked like she had been sitting in the chair with the Africans working on her hair for, like, 3 hours. It looked really good. And I'm like, why should I be mad about that? Like, I don't understand. What is she doing to me personally because she wants to wear braids in her hair? Like, here's my thing. If one culture appreciates another culture, why is that a bad thing? Like, unless they're like, oh yeah, because I'm black, or oh yeah, because I'm better than all you black bitches wearing your hairstyles, taking your men. Okay, that's one thing. Be like, all right, bitch, you about to get punched. Like, reel it back, shut the fuck up, go sit down. In that case, yeah, be mad. But in this case, like, what? Why? Like, stop. Like that one meme where it's like, shh, let people enjoy things. Thank you. I'm so glad that you have noticed how dope our hair looks like that. That you want your hair to look like that. Like, yes, yes. But at the same time, what's another thing that made me mad? You talking about how, it basically, in my case, what I'm seeing on my Facebook is mostly if a white woman does any damn thing other than sneeze, and bless her damn self, they got a problem with it. But at the same time, like, didn't you just say you're not black? You can't do that? Okay. So, why y'all rooting so hard for lovely Mimi? And yes, bitch, yes, every little damn thing she does with the multiple different color weaves and the box braids in her hair, or the boxer braids or French braids in her hair, I'm living, you give me life. But at the same time, little Miss Susan over there decided she wanted to try cornrows, and y'all ready to chop her fucking head off. But Asian, lovely Mimi, can do whatever the fuck she wants, including saying the N-word, mind you, and y'all ain't got a problem with it. I'm gonna need for y'all to make up your mind because you sounded a little confused. So again, I'm not siding with you on that because it's fucking stupid. Moving on, and the whole same race thing, which is basically everyone's fucking problem these days. Okay, mostly this is going for the men. I've yet to see. No. There are some bitter Betties in one of the groups I'm in, which is supposed to be like all girls group, kind of chill, girls who love like anime, nerdy group, right? So dating outside of your race is never a problem for me. Like, I honestly, my daughter is Black and Mexican, so me personally, I can't say anything. And you can't say anything either. And my thing is, I really love this post. I never thought of this until the other day. Someone was like, why do you praise Latin women for their temper, but at the same time try and put down a Black woman for hers? Like, she might be saying it in a different language, but bro, she's saying the same damn thing we saying when we get tired of your ass too. So it's no different because she looks different, sounds different. Same thing. So don't go putting us down for our tempers and shit and refusal to put up with your bullshit. But oh damn, that's so sexy. Like, okay. It's fine to prefer someone outside of your race or prefer someone only of your race. It's a problem when you want to put down another race or put down your own race, especially. That makes you look stupid, especially the Black men that love the white women. Let me just talk to you real quick. Not sure if you know, but your Black ass came out of a Black cooch or a Black belly if she had a C-section. So for you to be disrespecting Black women when you came from one, you need to go check yourself. You really do. Because 9 times out of 10, at the end of the day, if shit got really real, do you really think little Miss Sarah Jean over there is really going to have your back the same way a Black woman would? Probably not, but okay. Do your thing. So I don't know. I mean, I guess we can agree to disagree. But ultimately, people really need to stop worrying so much what other people are doing, saying, wearing, smelling like. Like, why do you put so much energy into other people, first of all? Like, okay. Or are you just mad because maybe your Bantu knots didn't come out quite as popping and then you see her over here with the braids and that shit looks flawless? Like, you would think it was all hers and not the horsehair that it actually is. Like, I don't understand. Like, y'all need to calm the fuck down, basically. That's about it. So, until maybe, I don't know, we all come together to mutually hate a certain political figure. If there's more of that on my timeline, then sure. Lovely. But otherwise, I'm going to stay in my 2 little safe havens on Facebook because y'all be tripping. You really do. Like, I'm so glad we had this talk.